28 million report cards are written in the United States every single year. But now, something unusual has started happening inside that process. Over the past 18 months, a growing number of school districts have quietly begun using artificial intelligence tools to draft teacher comments for student report cards. That kind of shift does not normally happen in education unless the workload has reached a breaking point. When teachers are responsible for writing feedback for 120 students across 3 grading periods, with each comment averaging 40 to 60 words, the math becomes overwhelming fast. First, I will show you how artificial intelligence is beginning to write large portions of student report cards. Next, I will break down why school districts are quietly encouraging teachers to use these systems. And stick with me all the way until the end, because I am going to explain to you how this technology could permanently change how schools communicate with parents. Lean into this part. It's important, because the pressure that led to this change has been building for years. A typical middle school teacher might teach 5 classes a day, with about 25 students in each class. That means roughly 125 individual report card comments must be written every grading cycle. If each comment takes just 2 minutes to write, that adds up to more than 4 hours of writing every report card period. Multiply that across 3 grading periods in a year, and you are looking at more than 12 hours spent simply drafting written feedback. For teachers already managing lesson planning, grading, meetings, and classroom instruction, that extra time becomes difficult to sustain. Keep this top of mind, because most people are missing this point. The artificial intelligence tools being used are not replacing the teacher's judgment. Instead, they are acting like a writing assistant. Teachers can input notes such as strong reader, needs improvement in math, or participates well in group discussion, and the system generates a complete sentence or paragraph based on those notes. That process can reduce the writing time from 2 minutes per student to roughly 15 to 20 seconds. At the top of this video, I told you I was going to show you how artificial intelligence is beginning to write large portions of student report cards. Well, here it is. In many classrooms, teachers still review and edit every comment before it goes home to parents. But the initial draft is increasingly being produced by software rather than by hand. I need to pause for a moment because everybody gets this part confused. The debate is not really about technology, it is about trust. Parents expect report card comments to reflect the personal observations of a teacher who spends nearly 180 school days with their child each year. If those comments begin sounding generic or formulaic, families may wonder whether the feedback truly reflects their child's progress. Pay very close attention to what I'm about to say. Artificial intelligence is entering education in small ways first, drafting emails, organizing lesson plans, and now helping write report cards. But once technology begins assisting with communication between teachers and parents, the structure of that relationship may begin to change. And that is why many educators believe this quiet shift could reshape how schools operate for years to come.